Hello everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. Anyway, so today is going to be something different because we're going back to one of the previous toy lines a long time ago. I think it was in 2015 when this line started, that's right. So we're going to take a look at the Transformers Combiner Wars Voyager class Optimus Prime. So let's get down to the and my tongue has malfunctioned way too early in the video. Let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this figure. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here is Combiner Wars Optimus Prime fully transformed into his truck mode. Now before we go into full detail of the figure, we must take a look at the most important thing that was included in the package, and it is the collector's card. That's right. You got a nice full image there of Optimus Prime himself. This image does not even look like the figure. It's from the card game, I think. I think so. His name is Optimus Prime. It comes to the back here is Transformers Generations Hasbro and the big Autobot logo right there. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for the collector's card itself. Right there. So now we can get in close here so take a look at the details. Got a nice silver paint there on the front grille and nice silver paint right here as well. These pieces, I wish it was painted in silver. It's this weird unpainted gray. They just didn't even finish it. I don't know why. Just weird silver paint and gold paint for the headlights. Pretty cool. And you got some nice metallic blue paint for the windshield, the windows. I kind of wish it just continued right here because this weird unpainted gray plastic, I don't really like that. It just looks weird. And more metallic blue paint for the side windows right here. Nicer paint for the smokestacks, I will say. Yeah. I do have a little bit of a crack on my smokestack because this side, you can see it's cracking. I don't know why it's cracking, so it's about to break soon. So I hope it doesn't break in this video. So yeah, it comes to the back here. You can see his feet are just blatantly obvious right there. So yeah, you can see the trailer hitch is molded into place, which is pretty cool. It's quite like that. Yeah, the fists are just blatantly obvious on the bottom of the truck. So yeah, and he does have some rolling wheels, so yeah, he does roll really nicely, very smoothly. I do quite like that. So yeah, it's a good truck mode, I will say. It's a really good truck mode. Not perfect, just needed some extra paint, you know, on these unpainted gray plastic pieces. I just don't like that. Just meh. Looks ugly. Looks ugly like that. Anyway, so let's move on to some size comparisons. Here is Optimus Prime compared with the Siege Voyager class Optimus Prime, with the Earthrise leader class Optimus Prime, and just because with the Kingdom leader class Ultra Magnus. So that is pretty much it for the ultimate comparisons. Now, Optimus Prime does include some weaponry for himself. He comes with his traditional G1 gun, which is pretty cool, and he comes with another gun. Hey, comes with another gun. They can actually plug together to form, you know, a big gigantic rifle like that, and that's pretty cool. I do quite like how, you know, these are just, you know, matching up. You know, they're just, you know, very cohesive, and yeah, I really like the combined mode gun right there, which is really cool. But what you're supposed to do here, you can actually plug in the guns like this, or this. So you can actually plug one gun right here if you want to, but that's kind of loose. You're supposed to plug this in right here to this port like that, and then plug it in to this port like that. So there you go. And I do quite like how this section makes like the engine block or something. So that's pretty cool. I do quite like the way that this stores in truck mode. Yeah, really nice. So yeah, so I think that is pretty much it for the truck mode. Oh yeah, there's an Autobot symbol on the top right there. So yeah, I think we shall get down transforming this guy. So yeah, so which mode we're going to go to? We're going to go to Combine mode first. Yes, that's right. In Combiner Wars, the Voyagers have combine modes. Yeah, they have become combiners, and Optimus Prime is combiner himself for some reason anyway. So you want to open up these panels and just flip them down just like that. Just flip them down just like so, and just untab the arms from these little tabs right here on the sides, just like that. Bring down the legs. Bring down the legs a little bit right there. And now what you want to do, let me zoom out a little bit more so you can see what I am doing, because this is a big boy. He's a big boy. So you want to straighten up the arms like that, and you want to split them and just rotate them around, and that will just tab into place just like that, and just flip this around, tab into place. And now you want to take this section right here. We want to see this tab that would go into the slot right in there. So just fold it up until that tabs into place, and just bring down the fist just like so to reveal the combiner port like that. And there we go. So I'm going to take this arm right here again, just fold it up until it tabs into place. And I think it is tabbed into place, or not. I'm not sure. I am not sure what's happening here. Just tab this in. Tab that in. Doesn't want to work with me. Why doesn't it want to work with me? Hey, Prime, work with me here. There we go. Thank you. And then put down the hand just like so, and there you have that section all done and ready. And what I would like to do with these pieces, just put this down like that. You know, that's what I like to do. Anyway, so you want to take this crotch plate down and just you want to straighten up the legs like so. Just straighten up like that, and now you want to take this waist and just rotate it 180 just like so, and just split the legs and just flip the leg up, flip the foot up, and you want to rotate it at the knee right here. Rotate the knee just like so, and just bring this up one click, bring this down, and this panel will just flip up. Actually, bring out another click. So there is a slots right here to go onto the tab, right in there on the thigh, just like so. And there we go. So there we go. Just bring up 2 clicks right here. Just bring this down and just flip this panel up, and that will tab into place just like so. So I don't know why this is weird. Yeah. Anyway, so now you want to take, let me raise up the camera a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. Oh dear. So you want to take this chest piece right here and just flip this open, flip that open, and then bring all this up just like so. And there you have Optimus Prime in his torso mode, and looks good. You know, torso mode does look good. There are some points of paint that I really need. You know, I wanted to be painted a little bit more, and this one didn't tab in right. I don't know why. Just didn't really tab in right. There we go. I think. Yeah, I don't think I tabbed this in right. Did I tab this in right? I think so. I don't think I tabbed in right on this side. On this side, I didn't really tab it in, so let me tab this back in. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now it's perfect. Now it's done. So there we go. So yeah, the combined mode looks interesting. I will say, love the head sculpt. I will say, I love the design of the head sculpt right there, and I love how the chest, you know, has a molded in matrix right there, you know, kind of a Transformers Energon Optimus Prime matrix right there. That's pretty cool. I do quite like that. Yeah, really nicely done. But yeah, if you have the Combiner Wars Deluxes, any of the Combiner Wars Deluxes, you can actually slap on some limbs on Optimus Prime to make him Optimus Maximus. That's right. Yeah. Or is it Ultra Prime? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me come back for a minute here. Oh no, I was wrong. It's not Optimus Maximus. This This is supposed to be combined mode for Ultra Prime. Ultra Prime, that's right, Ultra Prime. Were they trying to copy Ultraman or something? I don't know. So yeah, this is meant to be Ultra Prime, not Optimus Maximus. The Optimus Maximus is with the repaint, the white repaint of Optimus Prime. So yeah, so this is Ultra Prime. This is combined mode for Ultra Prime. And you can see there are 2 extra posts right here, and that's meant for the chess minion, which is Combiner Wars Legends class Rodimus or Decepticon Blackjack. You know, you can plug it in right there as well. So yeah, we'll get into that once we review Blackjack or Rodimus, and of course Motormaster. Then we'll get into the Combiner Wars Menasor team. So yeah, all right. So yeah, I think we're done with the combined mode. Let's get him into robot mode. So now I'm gonna take these panels right here and just put them down like that, like so, and just rotate the leg forward, just like so. Bring them down like that. Put down this panel, rotate it forward, and bring down the leg just like so. You got the legs all done and ready. Just rotate the waist 180 just like so. And just flip these panels back like so, and just untab the arms like so. Bring them down and just rotate them at the bicep just like that. Bring the hand down, and there you have one arm all done and ready. So the same thing on the other side. Just untab this and just unfold this. Rotate it at the bicep and just bring down the fist, and there you have the arms all done. If you really want to, you know, it's a thing you can do. You can have this robot mode with the combined mode head just like that. Hey, it's a thing you can do, but that's just really weird. I don't want to do that. Anyway, just bring the combined mode head down just like that. Bring the head down just like so. There we go. And just close these chest panels right here. Close up this panel right here, and just bring this up just like that. And there we go. And now you want to take this panel right here and just rotate it around to reveal the proper Optimus Prime head. And there you have Optimus Prime fully transformed into his robot mode. And yeah, he's big, he is beefy and chunky. Yeah, but I do quite like this figure, you know. For what it is, I actually do like it. Yeah, he's a fun toy, and the robot mode looks very strong, you know, very solid, and I do quite like that very much. So yeah, anyway, so let's get in close here so we can take a look at that head sculpt right there. Nicely done Optimus Prime head sculpt right there. Nice blue for the eyes, silver for the mouth plate, and silver for the head, the forehead section right here, which is really nice. Yeah, I really love the design of this Optimus Prime. It's like a mixture of IDW and G1, so that's really nice. That's nice. So yeah, and a lot of silver paint for his abs, you know. So, and nice metallic paint here for the windows, the chest windshields. That's pretty cool. Nice, a little bit of gold paint on the hips right there, and nice silver paint on the legs, on the shins. Yeah, nice blue fists. Yeah, really well done. Nice Autobot symbols on his shoulders. Yeah, really nicely done robot mode, I will say. Really nicely done. So, now, articulation wise in this mode, you do have head articulation. The head is only ball joint, very tight ball joint. You can do a full 360. The arms can rotate a full 360 as well. You can get the arms out like that. It's on a very tight ratchet joint. Yeah, there we go. He does have a bicep swivel, and you can actually untap the arms to bring the arm forward, just like that. I don't know. So yeah, he does have a bicep swivel. He does have an elbow joint, about 90 degrees bend, like so. And yeah, no wrist swivel, but the hands can move upward like that, you know, due to transformation into combined mode. So yeah, he does have a waist swivel. He doesn't really have an ab crunch, but you know, he can bend his body like that on this hinge. Hey, thing you can do. The legs can move up that far, can move back that far, and yeah. The legs can do the full splits. That's right. He does have a thigh swivel. He does have a knee joint, about 90 degrees of bend, and the feet, they can move downward only due to transformation. So yeah, there. Oh, these ratchets are so tight. So yeah, unfortunately the ratchets on the legs, on the hips, you know, they can't make him do the natural A stance. You kind of have to cheat the ratchets a little bit to get him to stand in that natural A stance, because the feet are molded in. You know, they're molded, you know, in a way, you know, for him to stand in the natural A stance. But the ratchets don't really work that way. The white repainted Prime fixes that. You know, it actually fixes the hips ratchet. So yeah, it can actually give him, you know, the more traditional A stance like that. So, but unfortunately, this one cannot do it. Just when I tried to put him in natural A stance, it just the legs just go just like that, you know, automatically. I don't know why, but anyway, so he can hold his weapons, so he can actually hold 2 guns in his hand, just like that, and just plug it into his hands, just like that. Now he is ready to shoot some Decepticons, as he is attentive. My tongue stops working. So yeah, he's ready to shoot some Decepticons, you know, because he is armed up and ready for battle. So let's get down to some size comparisons. Here is Optimus Prime compared with the Siege Voyager class Optimus Prime, with the Earthrise Leader class Optimus Prime, technically a Voyager anyway. And just because here is Optimus Prime, and again my tongue has malfunctioned anyway. So what was I saying anyway? Yeah, so here is Optimus Prime compared with the Kingdom Leader class Ultra Magnus, and as you can see, Ultra Magnus is only taller than Optimus Prime by a little bit. So yeah, so he's probably a big Voyager. That's why he's like almost the same height as Leader Magnus from Kingdom. So yeah, these guys are not meant to scale, because, you know, Optimus Prime is meant to be shorter than Ultra Magnus. So yeah, this does not scale well. But anyway, they still look good together. I will say they still look good together. They still look like, you know, cool figures. You know, yeah, they look good together. So yeah. But anyway, so that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Combiner Wars Voyager class Optimus Prime. And yeah, he's a pretty cool figure in my opinion. The robot mode looks pretty good. The truck mode looks pretty good. He's not a perfect Optimus Prime, I will say. The Earthrise is definitely way better than this. But yeah, you know, as a figure from its time, you know, still a really cool figure in my opinion. You know, has some nice paint work here and there. Wish the feet were painted, you know, I wish these panels were painted as well. I wish the thighs, you know, were painted a little bit more with some silver paint. You know, it would look gorgeous with more silver paint. In truck mode, you know, the places where it has the unpainted gray plastic, I wish that they had more paint here and there, but it is what it is. Nice smooth transformation, so yeah, I will say this is an enjoyable figure to mess with. Is it a fully articulated figure? No, it is not, because he's missing the ankle tilts, but I understand why he doesn't have the ankle tilts. You know, I understand why they couldn't do it. You know, they had to mold in the feet like in a way that he's supposed to stand in the natural A stand, so I can understand that. So yeah, the combined mount looks pretty good, I will say. The chest, you know, the chest for the you know, with the Energon Matrix thing, would have been nice if it was painted in a nice silver paint, but yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, but yeah, overall it's a really cool figure, I will say. Still worth having in your collection. A nice big chunky Optimus Prime figure for you to have in your collection. So as far as ranking this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'll just give him a good 8 out of 10. You know, just needed some more paint here and there, and needed some extra articulation here and there as well. So yeah, but yeah, 8 out of 10, not bad, Hasbro. You did a really good job with this figure. So yeah. Anyway, so that is pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you'll know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Combiner Wars reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed. So I'll post links to that playlist in the description down below as well. So I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Combiner Wars Voyager class Optimus Prime, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out!